Hey guys, Rule here, and I'm here to bring you another Team Elite StarCraft video. Now today it is between Team Elite's own Solar in the bottom right hand corner as the red Terran, and his opponent as the blue Protoss, FruitPanch. Let's go ahead and get this started. Now, the Solar saying GLHF. Now they are just starting off doing the normal thing of making SCVs and probes, so nothing happening there. So let me tell you about myself. I have been with Team Elite for about 2 weeks now. I have played with some of the guys on there, even Killcap, so they're a whole bunch of fun. And there's FruitPanch with a pylon, and he's sending out a probe, most likely to scout. And my main race is Zerg, so if I ever do cast one of my games, I will be Zerg. There's Solar putting down a supply depot. And there's FruitPanch Chrono boosting his probes, and Solar getting early gas even before his first barracks. So he's most likely going to go for a gas heavy composition. Now FruitPanch has set down his first gateway, still making probes. And there's Solar with his SCV going out to scout. And he is also making a barracks right now. I believe he was trying to kill this SCV right here with this probe, but it is too far out of reach in order to get that SCV. And he does reach the SCV, but it will be chased down by another one. Now, FruitPanch getting his first gas. Gateway just finishing up. Barracks almost done. Both are still making SCVs and probes. And there's FruitPanch making a cybernetics core, so he's either going to be going for warp gates first, or going to mass out a lot of stalkers at the beginning. Now also another pylon, just to make sure that if one gets destroyed, there will still be more time to make more. Supply depot finishing his wall in right there. One marine is out. And he is currently supply blocked, so he cannot. So for now, he is at a disadvantage, and he just finished that supply depot up, so he will be okay with that. He is researching warp gates right now, so he will be going for that. Oh, and this probe right here is doing nothing. Solar getting his second gas. I was right, he is going to be very gas heavy. Also getting a tech lab on his one barracks. This SCV not doing anything for now. Making one stalker, also finishing up his second go-aim, expanding very quickly at the 4.5 minute mark. Making two stalkers at the same time. Warp gate just about almost halfway done. Solar is making another barracks, and while FruitPanch is also making another gateway. And also another pylon. So by the looks of it, for every gateway that he has, he is making a pylon. But making another supply depot right here, just for the sake of it. And there goes a proxy pylon right there. And what is he going to do with this probe right here? What is he going to do with that probe? There's Solar researching combat shields, and also he's making a proxy pylon at his natural, so this will stop him from expanding for a little bit. Solar is making a factory right now, right there, and on his second barracks he is making a reactor, so he will be going for a mass marine composition at the very beginning. Still making a lot of marines. FruitPanch is making a sentry, and I'm sorry guys, he did get out warp gate, so he is making a sentry just in case of the wall. Also making a mothership core, supply depot just right there, so he can't do any drops. Still barracks, and a tech lab on the factory, so he might be going siege tanks, he might be going hellbats, we have no idea. FruitPanch just getting his second gas. Combat shield's just about done. And their Solar asking if he really just sent a Zealot in there. Now warping in another Zealot. SCV production still being made. And three gateways at his expansion. Now Solar is also researching stim packs, and here comes the command center. 3 Marines being made at a time, and I was right. He is going to be going siege tank. 5 gateways are being made at the same time, so he is really going for that proxy gateway. There's Solar asking, telling of the siege mode, warping in more stalkers. Siege tank just about done. Now making a starport. I have no idea what he has planned, but we shall see. This siege tank cannot get through to these Marines, so he will not have a chance to do anything. These two gateways are just finishing up, and he should be transforming them into warp gates right now. 4 pylons being made at the same time, so he can warp in as many units as he wants. 6 zealots being warped in at his proxy, so at his right proxy. Now he is most likely going to start going for an attack. Still, siege tanks being pushed out, and then a tech lab on his starport. So he might be going for banshees or even battle cruisers, or even just the upgrades. Warping in a single stalker right there, and this attack is first sawn by the siege tank. These zealots back here not getting through, so they will not have a chance to fight yet. Now siege tank's going down after they destroyed this supply depot. Stalker is being defended by the Guardian shield, which is significantly reducing the damage. Now 2 Marauders being built at the barracks. He is going to be going for Banshee. Siege tank still being made. 4 Marines at a time. Now, there goes the second. There goes the second supply depot. And he just built another proxy inside his main base. So when this gets up, he will be able to keep on warping in units closer to his base. Now, 2 probes being made for his expansion. 4 Marines at a time, a siege tank, and also a Banshee, which is just about to be finished up. Zealots are attacking his buildings right now. Marauders still being made, Marines being made. Now this Banshee will be going, this Banshee is not going down, I'm sorry. He will, siege tank is being sieged right there. Now this tech lab will be taken out, because it will burn down. Now still warping in more stalkers. This probe will not last long. It will only survive 1 hit. 4 Marines being made at a time, 1 Banshee, and then also 4 more Zealots being warped in. They hopefully will be taken out by all these Marines. They will most likely take out, they did take out this siege tank. SCV production still being made. He is compensating so he can expand easier. I'm sorry, guys. Now, he's warping in two stalkers and 5 zealots, I believe, to keep on that harassment. He and Solo just realized that there is another proxy right there, warping in 5 more zealots, making 2 marauders at the same time. Solo is also making a medevac, so he is going to take out this pylon while using a stim pack, so he can quickly get it over with and not let any more units warp in. Both gas on FruitPanch's natural being taken. 2 bunkers planning to be built. Solar is transforming this into an orbital. Still, he has not scanned at all. Now, here comes FruitPanch with a robotics facility being made, most likely going for an observer at first. Now, bunker's almost done, or orbital just about done, so he will be able to make more mules. 2 supply depots being built, so he does get out of that supply block. Robotics facility almost done. Still probes being made at his natural, which does compensate for 3 on each assimilator. Now, still he is now not supply block, so he will continue making units. Still medevacs being made. Engineering bay just to get those upgrades for him. Now, he is going to get an observer, and he is getting a robotics facility, so he's most likely going to be going Colossus. Now, still making Marines, Marauders, Siege Tanks, and Medevacs. Making more SCVs. Supply depot still being made. He's not remade his Wallen or repaired his barracks. Now, FruitPanch is just getting his forge. Solar getting both his gas on his natural. 2 pylons being built by his natural by his 5 gateways. This mass zealot ball right here, so that will be taken down by any flying units if Solar chooses to get any. Now making another command center, most likely planning to take his 3rd over here. Now he does not realize that there still is a proxy right there. Now Solar is also getting +1 upgrades. Also making 2 barracks at the same time, so he is going to be going for the mass bio ball. And FruitPanch is getting extended thermal lance to upgrade the range of Colossus, so I was right, he is going to be going Colossus. Getting a tech lab on his, sorry, not a tech lab, but a reactor on his starport to increase his medevac production. Ugh. 3 pylons being built at the same time at his natural. Scanning right here, seeing if he sees anything useful. He does not. He has not seen the robotics bay. He has not seen the robo facility. Still no workers on this assimilator, and it still has not been mined. So I do not think he realizes that. Making a Twilight Council, most likely he's going to be getting Blink and Zealot Legs. And FruitPanch is also getting +1 attack. Reactor and a tech lab at these 2 barracks right now. Making another factory, so he is most likely going to be increasing his siege tank production. Is he going to build a tech lab on that? Nope. He's going to be building a reactor, so he's either going to be going a lot of mass widow mines or Hellions right now, maybe transferring into Helvets. Now, still Marauders being made, a Marine being made, Attack 1 just about done. And how are the units going? He does have 1 Colossus out, so that when Solar does attack, this will compensate for a lot of units. He now sees that FruitPanch has not taken his 3rd. Now he is still making Marines, but Marines only, so he is more concentrated on his frontal attack right now. Getting 1 gas at his 3rd base, so he is still going to be continuing going Mass Marauder and Marine. His siege tank being taken out by that Colossus. Now 2 Colossus down. He will be losing a lot of these units to that Zealot Colossus mix. Now getting Armor 1, also getting charge for his Zealots. Supply depot still being built at his main. Marauders and Marines still being made. Still SCV production. Now his natural is just it has just enough workers to that it should. Still 19 right here. No SCVs being made right now. Now getting concussive shells, getting infantry armor 1. He is going to be going Hellions since he is getting that blue flame. Going mass Widow Mines just to try to make sure that he does not lose against those Colossus. Get an armory, so he might even be getting Hellbats. Now, still making 3 Marauders at a time. Now, FruitPanch is getting Blink. Still making Colossus. He should actually get another robotics facility, but now also making a Templar Archives, so no, he does know about the Brio Balls, so he will be counting on that Psystorm to protect him against all of that. Now, 3 more gateways being warped in right now, so he is still be going for mass gateway units. He's not going to be going Skytoss. So now Solar is getting attack 1 upgrades for vehicles, and he is also getting a lot of Hellions. He is most likely going to be going he is most likely going to be going Hellbat eventually, but here comes the frontal attack. These Colossus doing massive damage to all this. These Zealots will take out so many. With the time warp right there, not allowing the retreat right now. These bunkers will be eventually taken out. Still Colossus being made. He is going to be going for the Hellbat transformation, warping in 8 more Zealots. So this will be interesting. Now taking out all these Marines, all these Hellions with these 2 Colossus. He will be outmatched, so the Solar must retreat. Now these Zealots will do a big impact, but since the Hellions do have the blue flame, they will not last long with these concussive shells. The Hellbat transformation is just about halfway done. Still Marauders and Marines being made. Siege tanks, 1 siege tank and 2 Hellions also being made. Still going for that max out. Still trying to max out his worker at each base. Now he has transferred almost all his workers over here, so he does not have any idle workers by the looks of it. Now, unsieging this tank just so he can move out. Widow mines still being made. These widow mines right here were supposed to stop any coming from this direction, but FruitPanch has chosen to go the other way. Now FruitPanch getting his 3rd late after Solar. Now Solar is also getting his plus two upgrades for his infantry. He is also making Hellbats right now, so has he transformed these Hellbats? These into Hellbats, I'm sorry guys. No, he has not. Solar is also making another command center, so he's taking his 4th while FruitPanch is taking his 3rd. Getting drilling claws for the Widow Mine, so they will burrow faster in the time of 1 second. 3 Marauders still being made at a time, siege tanks still being made, 3 Marines also, so he does have plenty of money to keep on making this. He also has plenty of gas, so if he wants to go gas heavy, he can do that. 3 idle workers right here, so that is probably what he's compensating for. How many workers does he have? He has 66 workers to FruitPanch's 47. Now he does have 3 idle workers right here that could start on this assimilator, for it still has not been mined. Now FruitPanch does have 1 Archon out on the field, so that will help with the medevacs or any other air units. 2 medevacs still being made at a time. Drilling claws just about done. 7 Marines at a time. So he's transferred over to mass Marines for now. He will continue with those. Hellions still being made. Another barracks right at the opening of his natural. Now, Here comes the big attack right now. These stalkers will be taking on the move command. That will kill your units. Now, a lot of these stalkers have been taken out by these marauders, but these 4 colossus have done massive damage. Now, 16 kills on that colossus, 4, 5, and 22 on this colossus. So this colossus has been doing really good, and there goes that main colossus. These 2 colossus will not stand a chance. They have been killed. They are using stim packs, so these medevacs are going to be helpful in healing all those up. Now, Vikings being made to take care of those colossus. Still, there is the making of another colossus, also chrono boosting it. Now making a planetary fortress at his 4th just in case of an attack. 2 marauders being made, 5 marines, and also FruitPanch is just getting his +2 armor. Now he has not gotten the upgrade shield, so that will hurt him a little bit because the shields are what keep the Protoss safe. Now FruitPanch is saying GG because he does know that he can't survive that, and there's FruitPanch leaving, and that's the game. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.